Well, the start of college football season just around the corner, and this week, the Southeastern Conference hosting its annual Media Days in Atlanta. That's where our sports director, Joey Lamar, is right now with a look at the challenges facing the entire sport.
Yeah, this is a defining moment in the sport of college football. This time period right now is one that we will look back on in years to say how they address certain key issues. And SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey, he stepped to the SEC podium to address the three burning questions the sport has to answer. Greg Sankey addressing the media at 9 a.m. The first big question surrounds potential college football expansion. There are discussions about expanding the CFP from 12 teams to potentially 14 or 16 teams. Sankey saying he was not in favor of the expansion. The next big issue is how to handle the NCAA versus House settlement. Back in June, the ruling provided schools with the first opportunity ever in the NCAA's history to pay student athletes directly. Sankey saying he's received a lot of questions from schools about how to navigate this new normal for the sport. And as for the conference, when will the coaches make a decision on whether or not to add a 9th conference game to the schedule?
I've been careful about giving dates. I've said repeatedly, I learned during COVID that you want to use your time. It won't linger terribly much longer. We have to make decisions about the 26 season and adjust if we're going to go to 9 games and there have to be games removed or rescheduled. And if we stay at 8, probably a little bit easier on that part of the logistics. Once we make a decision in the conference office, we're pretty ready to go. If you go back to when we made our last decision, we were in Destin. I think 2 weeks later had opponents out. And shortly thereafter, we were prepared with dates and sites, sort of thing.
We expect all of these questions to be answered in less than a year. And how they answer these questions will decide how an SEC champion is crowned and ultimately how the national champion is crowned. Reporting from SEC Media Days in Atlanta, I'm Joey Lamar, WSAV News 3 on your side.